Leo, the young airbender, vanished into the jungle's deep, forgotten ruins one stormy afternoon. His mission: find Maya, his lost sister, last seen near these ancient stones. His hands, the ruins were alive, stone grinding, paths shifting behind him, instantly trapping him. Air spirals glowed on his palms, his only light in the deep dark. Guttural growls echoed, shadowy. Ape-like guardians with crystal eyes emerged from walls. Leo swept a gust, pushing them back, then sprinted down a new corridor. He slid into a vast chamber, a forgotten city under the jungle's heart. This world was ancient, with floating stones and plants that pulsed with light. A screech, giant jewel, winged bats descended, sensing an intruder in their domain. He jumped between floating pillars, the bats screeching and chasing him closely. He landed on a giant stone head, catching his breath for a moment. Below, the crystal apes howled, joining the bats. The chase was converging now. A new sound, rushing water, an underground river cut through the city ahead. He slid down the head's ear, aiming for the powerful, fast-flowing water. With an air cushion, he plunged into the cold. Glowing current swept away. The river sped him through caverns, past strange fish with eyes like stars. It spat him out into a lagoon under a cavern of crystal light. There, footprints, small, human. Maya's hope surged in his tired, young heart. He followed them into a tunnel lined with murals of a lost civilization. The murals showed airbenders, like him, ruling this sky city before its fall. A rumbling, the tunnel shook. Stone snakes, animated by magic, burst from walls. He weaved and dodged, using wind to deflect snapping stone jaws relentlessly. One grazed his arm. He winced but pushed forward, deeper into the mystery. The snakes retreated as he entered a sacred garden, frozen in time. In the center stood a tree of light, and beneath it, Maya. She was trapped in a transparent energy sphere, asleep, floating just above ground. Maya, he pounded on the sphere. It shimmered but did not break. The tree pulsed, a voice echoed, "Only the worthy heir may release her." Heir. Leo's own forehead symbol glowed brighter, synchronizing with the ancient tree. The murals made sense. His ancestors came from here, this sunken, sky civilization, but the ground shook. The jungle's creatures, all guardians, amassed at the garden's edge. Brother and sister faced the new portal, winds of endless adventure calling them onward. Leo closed his eyes, breathing deeply. The air itself answered his silent, heartfelt call. His monk robes billowed. A vortex of calm energy expanded from his core. The crystal apes halted, the jewel bats perched, the stone snakes bowed low. He was not an intruder. He was the heir, the lost wind's son. The tree's light focused into a beam, striking the sphere around Maya gently. She gasped awake, falling into his waiting arms. "Leo, I knew you'd come. I'll always find you," he said. But the ruins were not done. The ancient city rumbled, not in anger, but in awakening. Pathways realigned. A grand archway formed before them, its surface a mirror of swirling clouds. "A portal," Maya whispered. "It smells of ocean salt and cold mountain air." The animal guardians approached, not threatening, but urging them forward into the unknown. "Our adventure continues," Leo said, taking her hand. His energy symbol glowed steadily. Together, they stepped through the light. The world twisted, stretched, and reformed. They stumbled onto hot sand. A vast desert stretched under twin blazing suns. Ancient pyramid ruins pierced the dunes. This was another lost world, waiting. A shadow loomed. A giant, friendly scarab beetle clicked, offering a ride. "Whoa, a taxi!" Maya laughed. The chase was over, but exploration began. They rode towards the pyramids, the beetle skimming swiftly over the burning sand. Leo felt his power humming, connected to all the ancient place's winds. The pyramid entrance was dark. Inside, torchlight flickered to life automatically, welcoming. Hieroglyphs showed airbenders sailing on sand, ships ruling this desert in a forgotten age. "Our family got around," Maya joked, but her eyes were wide with wonder. A deep chamber held a floating, spinning orb of condensed desert wind. As Leo approached, his symbol reacted. Knowledge of sand, bending filled his mind. He waved a hand. A miniature dune rose and fell obediently nearby. A new archway formed of sandstone. This portal led to a snowy peak. The chase was eternal, but now they were the seekers, not the prey. They jumped through, leaving the desert heat for biting, thin mountain air. A glacial temple awaited, carved into a cliff face by ancient, patient winds. Frost-covered Yeti guardians stirred, their fur clinking with ice, watching the newcomers closely. Leo bowed respectfully, his air energy creating warm, non-threatening swirls in the cold. The Yetis grunted approval, parting to reveal a bridge of glowing, solid air. Wind made visible, Leo whispered, understanding this temple's ancient airbender creators deeper. They crossed carefully. Below, a bottomless chasm echoed with howling, frozen winds. Inside the temple, murals showed airbenders controlling blizzards, bringing balance to climates. A frozen orb, similar to the desert's, awaited in the central shrine. This time, Maya touched it. Her hands glowed with a soft, silver light. I can feel the cold song," she said, her voice awed.
She waved, and a beautiful, intricate snowflake crystallized instantly in the air.
Leo beamed. "We both have gifts." The temple pulsed with approval. Another portal opened, this one smelling of salt and deep, mysterious oceans. Hand in hand, they dove through, plummeting towards a warm, turquoise sea. They could breathe, and air bubbles surrounded their heads, created by Leo. A sunken city of coral and pearl lay before them, impossibly beautiful. Dolphin-like creatures with luminous fins approached, chattering excitedly and circling them playfully. One offered its fin. The message was clear: "Come, explore our home." They held on, soaring through underwater canyons, past schools of glittering, alien fish. The city's heart was a giant clamshell, open to reveal a water orb. Together, they touched it. Power merged, wind and water, brother and sister. Leo could now bend water vapor. Maya could shape ice with precision. A whirlpool portal spun to life above them, leading up and out. They shot upward, bursting into the sky above a chain of volcanic islands. The air here was thick with magic and the scent of strange flowers. Tiny, glowing dragonflies the size of birds landed curiously on their shoulders. A path of floating stones led to a jungle temple in the clouds. This was the ultimate test, a temple combining all elemental trials together. Inside, chambers challenged them with desert heat, blizzard cold, and ocean currents. Together, they overcame each: Leo's winds, Maya's ice, their combined willpower. The final chamber was empty save for a single, simple wooden door. It led not to a new world, but to their own jungle's clearing. They were back where it began, but they were utterly transformed now. The ruins behind them hummed, now a friendly gateway to all realms. The jungle animals gathered, not chasing, but watching protectively, as allies and friends. "We're home," Maya sighed, content, but Leo looked at the glowing ruins. "Home is where our journey is," he corrected gently. "And it continues." She took it, nodding. The portal brightened, responding to their united decision. New images flashed within: floating mountains, clockwork cities, forests of crystalline trees. The adventure would indeed be non-stop. There were infinite ancient worlds waiting. They turned for one last look at their starting point, this sacred jungle. Then, without fear, they walked forward into the light, side by side. The portal closed softly behind them, leaving only a whisper of wind. Deep in a clockwork realm, gears turned. A new portal flickered to life. Mechanical birds chirped a welcome. Their next great adventure had already begun. Leo generated a gentle breeze, making nearby giant fan blades turn slowly. Maya's ice touch fixed a broken water pipe, causing steam to hiss joyfully. They were healers, explorers, and bridge builders between worlds, never just lost children. A map of stars and portals appeared, projected by the city itself. Their journey was marked there, a glowing path through impossible, wonderful places. And the path extended forward, off the map, into pure, beautiful mystery. They shared a smile. There was no need to speak their plan. Follow the path, help where they could, learn, protect, explore. Always, the core truth remained: a boy was lost, but then was found. And in being found, he found his purpose across all ancient times. The chase was over. Now, they ran willingly towards the next horizon. The wind was at their back, and in their hands and hearts. Their story was not an end. It was a continuous, glorious beginning. After 8 worlds, they stood in a serene, floating garden of eternal twilight. Home? Meyer asked. Leo smiled. Soon, but our journey has just begun. Brother and sister faced the new portal, winds of endless adventure calling them onward.